A wonderful day from here. God Almighty bless you richly. Please, this is our second video for today. We did one in the forest. We are doing another one again at the seashore, at the Mediterranean seashore, where millions and thousands of Nigerians have died trying to make ends meet, fleeing away from their ancestral land, going to a foreign land, just because the country, we have so many misguided elements. We have so many leaders who are sentimental knives, so many leaders who are Australian wallabies. That's why these people die. That's why if you see it today, Africa is poor because it is poorly governed. Not that we don't have the natural resources. Not that we cannot be able to afford the necessary basic amenities the same way it is here in the West. But because we have animals, we have lunatic, we have idiots as a leaders, even the followers also. So I don't know when we are going to think. Please, I'm jumping into this video right now before we pray for this guy that is trying to spoil Samuel Ekpan's name. I'm going to be praying simple prayer for him. If what he have said about Samuel Ekpan is true, it shall be well with him. But if it is not, today, extra from today, we never see peace again. Now, I want to educate a lot of Nigerians because I know that the problem we have here is that most Nigerians do not remember the past. That's the major problem we have. Most Nigerians, they don't remember the past. Please, I'm not even seeing people viewing. I'm not even seeing people viewing. But I can see comments. In case you are viewing, just share. So most Nigerians, they don't remember the past. And a man that does not remember the past, there is no way he can correct some vital things in the future. It's like a man that lost confidence or a man that has no patience. Confidence and courage will be lost. That is just it. So it is when you remember your past stories or your past event that happens to you, you can be able to do a reflection that this same thing happens to me before. I don't want to do it again. The same mindset the Israelites was having. There was something that the children of Jacob did by selling Joseph. They sinned against God. After more than 400 years into slavery in Egypt, they were manhandled. And God sent them a deliverer. They were given birth to and were kept inside the water. Then on the long run, Moses grew up. You see reason even when he was having comfort in the palace. Because Pharaoh's daughter picked him from the water. Raised up by the same mother, impartation. I'm going to be paraphrasing some of these stories. To enable me, I'm laying the foundation. Now, they forget about their past. Nobody told them about their past stories on the disobedience they did. By sinning against God, he landed them in slavery for 400 years. For hundreds of years. Before God now sent a deliverer to come and rescue them. They were rescued, they were in the land that God promised their forefather, which is Father Abraham. They dwelt there. And they were told, please, this land you are. The Ammonites, don't worship their God though. They didn't listen. They start worshiping the God of the Ammonites. They begin to live as the Midianites. Then what God does, He gave them for the Midianites to be used for 7 good years. Now at the end of the day, who did God use to also save them? Was a little boy without potentiality. Gideon. That's what God used to deliver them from the Midianites. Now again, they also endowed themselves again with the Ammonites. They also disobeyed. That the Ammonites right now rose up against them. Who delivered them again? A son of a harlot. Now we also now before you start running, losing emotion, because your retentive memory does not work, because it does not think about the past. What was Sowore's offense when Sowore was arrested? What was his offense? He wanted a better Nigeria as a then. Sowore in 1990 something. This man won Abiola. He was in the back of Abiola doing his campaign that year. He saw that they ran the election, they don't give it to Abiola. Why is Sowore so much interested in election today? Because Sowore have failed. The only thing right now is he can make him relevant is for him to just go through this politics. They cannot do we not do. That's what Sowore is doing. Sowore have made up his mind. If he work, he work. If he not work, all of us the inside. Because why? Nigeria warfare betrayed him. When he called for revolution, I was only the person in Edo who took it upon myself. Made the same Obi get problem tomorrow. This same Edo useless alien, they will leave him. That's what they do. I have started to defend most freedom fighters in Nigeria to make sure they are not killed. But why is you people not having that sense of humor? You always want to get new thing. You always want to get new one. As soon as any new one come out, you embrace it. I'm Ola Broker, please. How you doing?
Okay. How are you doing? Okay. Bien.
Yeah.
¿Todo bien?
Yeah, todo bien.
All
Todo
right.
bien.
¿Quién tú habla?
Yes, I'm talking to my people in Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yeah.
Hola, Nigeria. Hola, Nigeria. Hola, Nigeria.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Turist.
¿Qué idioma hablas tú?
Noruego.
Noruego. De Norway o Scandinavia. ¿Qué parte de Noruega? Oslo?
No, en West, en Stavanger.
Stavanger. Vale. Bueno, amigo. Estás haciendo video.
Ok, Nigeria. Saludo, Nigeria.
Gracias. You can say that anywhere I go, people pile up around me because they know I'm not a racist. These are people that the spirit of Idu is just entering them. I will welcome in the other side. Right now in the sea, I'm welcomed. So what does that tell you? So a good man will always attract good. That's why I don't believe on racism. You can say he came, I embrace him. That's nothing for you. So I'm different from you. So you are seeing the practical. Where I was in the other side, kilometers away from here. Oibo embraced me. I'm here at the seashore. Another one is embrace me. What does that tell you? He came to come and say amen in what I'm doing. Now, I'm not castigating Sowore here. But what we must have to get clear is this. Why is our Nigerian youth, why are they always dumping patriots to support politicians? Because they know that if you support patriots have no money to give to you. You are to lose. How many of them have supported protests in this town? How many of them? Call for protest and they won't come. They want to always do everything that will give them money. That's why me and any of these idiots will not fit play. We not fit play. Whether not they get the God or na me get time. Me, I'm using my hands money. God bless our mother that bought this phone. The phone no matter you go to me I use one phone the other side. I'm using the other one here. Someone suffered, labored, or earn money. I say, bros, I want to support this thing. We are broadcast. Then people are there making money, people detriment. So We have to learn to remember the past. Our past have not been good. Your past have not been good. It have not been rosy for anybody. Nigeria have killed us. We are like somebody that is in a support machine, a life support. Imagine. But why are we still going to start doing this thing with excitement? Still carried away by the same thing. Any sensible person, as we are talking about, to be, let you not cannot be the next person you pray for. Or Nigerian, release this man if you are not wicked. It shows that you are campaigning on your personal selfish interest. Now, if you not the count, they have not arrested him, and he have worked. We have women today. They got married to Igbo. Any Benin person you got married to Igbo, their struggle not concerns you. What does that tell you? It shows that you are a bon fool. Because if you were ancestors here in Beleni, why are we causing segregations amongst ourselves? What Oibo is not even doing to us, we are doing it to ourselves. Aba and Edo, what is the difference between Igbo people and Edo people? Tell me the difference. The same rapper now with the tie. We are almost the same skin. We ate almost the same food. Why the segregation? I don't believe in segregation. Even the Fulani today, there are still some I pray for. There are innocent Fulani. The agreement their father signed with Britain, even Fulani, there are most of them outside, they are suffering. There are some part of Kaduna, for hundreds of years, the government not even they reach there. Don't think the outside, they are also enjoying. They go through the territory you are going through. They don't even like the presidential system of Nigeria. But they also need freedom. Una the Kanu came for everybody. Came for the whole Africa. He came for black race. We believe in what happened many years ago. The first story that was purported by the Britain, and they gave it to all, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What is bad? If you live value Jesus Christ, you never see. You never saw his dividend in your life. What bad about you saw a man brought out of thousands of military men, ESN, supported by the good Westerner people. They knows your problem, they know what you are going through. But you yourself, because you don't remember the past, it's all about today. All of you have forgotten your pace of yesterday now. Even they know Naira is circulation. Now you are not praying a president that have killed you for more than 8 months. If you are from Orion or you ever pray what Buhari is doing, because he bring out 400,000 soldiers, God will punish you. Water will kill you because you are an idiot. Fulani have unleashed on Orion people more than every other person. Where was Buhari then? Now he got to election because we favor them. They see who they know they want to give it to. If Peter will be on power, did he have any soldier to monitor his own vote? Is he not mobilizing it so that you cannot do anything there? They can, even the soldier can even tell you, bring your camera. If you ever talk, we know your name. Say we collect your card, we tell you, say you want vote for, we'll come kill you for your house. Write your address here. Can you not come on media, goat, and say that they force you to vote for Tinubu? You don't know the purpose of mobilizing these people. He is to guide their own side who they want it to win. Are you not trying to tell me that Buhari is not for you? He no longer standing in the will of Fulani. If it's like that, good. Now, why are you carried away? Have they not been in power? They are the one ruling. Now, who is Buhari mobilizing it for? He did mobilize the soldier to support Obi's vote, goats. Or he's mobilizing it to intimidate Obi's supporter. The small one show idiot have said about how they are going to intimidate Obi's supporter. How do you people react to it? You react small, you rest. Because you don't remember the past. Until you learn how to focus on the past, you have no future. Your past is what is going to make your future to be okay. Because there are several things that happen, you need to reflect to the present. That will make you to retry that and say, this I will not do again. I still remember vividly yesterday of how Fulani maltreated and killed a lot of people. In this same administration, that you are not present today because he brought out 400,000 soldiers, which you have not even seen. You are not campaigning. Because he brought out 400 soldiers. This MLA that is saying, boy, let them bring out a video on how they criticize the killings of Oriomo people, or even of their Nigeria. Una senselessness will not make you to acquire anything in life. You are going to live grumbling. You are going to believe that gashing your teeth all the time because you don't think. Look at Africa today. It's not because it's poorly governed. There is money in Africa. Who told you there's no money? This is the poor leadership. The same leadership that killed us. You that were supposed to come and put a design down on how you want your future to be. Look at what the Bible said. He said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. What you are just thinking right now, feed does not mean becoming a low ticker because you need viewer. So your life will be. I put a to it to you today. And your children will read from it. Because the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, he said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, be that you reject knowledge, I also reject you. And you no longer be a priest to me. He said, I will also reject your children. What you sow tonight, you will reap it. So let me play you this guy, this naughty boy, what he said. Let me play to you what he said. Please, if you are watching, share. Let me play to you what he said.
All right, let's take this further here on RT International. Now crossing live to former Nigerian presidential contender Adamu Garba joining us live.
Adamu Garba.
International. Great to see you today. A very warm welcome to you. You've been listening to the story here on RT. I know you know the story. I mean, just briefly, this guy, Simon Ekpa, born in 1985. They say he's a Nigerian-Finnish lawyer and a political activist. He's accused of essentially running a separatist movement from his home in Finland. And Nigeria has demanded that Finland take measures against this activist. Why does the government see the activist as a threat, Adamu?
Because, you know, what the activist is building on is something that started since 1966 in Nigeria, when we had the first civilian war that is called the Biafran War, when some generals in that area decided to want to secede. Then a civil war was ensured, and suddenly there was unity. But most recently, one man that was termed and adjudicated as a terrorist in Nigeria, who is currently serving in Nigerian jail, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, started the movement in the name of IPOB, that's indigenous people of Biafra, who actualized the dream of that secession. He was tamed, jailed currently in Nigeria. And suddenly you now have this man.
These idiots did not say that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. In what you are saying with your voice now, the host of heaven have heard. If it is true that what you are saying, you are really standing for the well-being of the Nigerian, it shall be well with you. If it is not true, you will never know peace again in your life. I stand here today as a representative of God. Because it's hard time. Because you people have really put Nigeria, use their brain. You don't make them to think any longer. If it is true what you have said, it shall be well with you. But if it is a lie, only in Nigeria, the same thing they did to Sowore. This was how Nigeria folded up hands. We left that man there to wallow in jail. I know how much my energy lost when Sowore was in prison. But these same stupid Nigerians did not speak. That was why after this man came out, no need for me to stand for revolution again. Now let social media now Sowore for the right revolution now. Honorary Sowore can never do revolution again because he don't see pepper. He know that Nigeria does not want dying for. Because of the discouragement you guys gave to him. Up till now, none of you remember Nnamdi Kanu again. Because he's in prison. Then you want freedom. Because this one now is free. Just to go to ballot paper. Carry your voter's card because you don't want to labor. Go and look at the people that have gotten their freedom, the kind of labor they put in. This very man, you want to truncate 70 million people for them to remain in bondage. Lekki massacre, what did this idiot say? Lekki massacre, did he say anything? He did not say anything. Because we become so dark. Nigeria becomes so, because their lunacy, that is overwhelming. That's why today they do you anyhow. That is why they sweep Lekki massacre under the carpet. The youth today, they don't have voice for themselves. A youth will be killed in your locality. The next day you go to church and give testimony. Thank God, my friend, they shot him, he's dead. Praise the Lord, they did not shoot me. That's how daft you have become. Check your life today. Until you learn how to have sympathy for people, God will never have sympathy for you. That's why the book of Matthew 5 verse 7, he said, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. What you have said, if it is true, I will not mention your neighbor, man. I will not mention your name. You have already said your name yourself. If it is true, it shall be well with you. If it is not true, ancient of glory, the goddess of the water, because we need to start correcting things. Now we cannot go into armed struggle. Drastic prayer we cannot pray. We want Holy Ghost to do everything. We are not holding anything in our hands. The PVC you hold, they've already rigged the election. Other normal condition, military, we are not supposed to even be there in the time of election because they own the government. They want to encourage you now by buying your conscience. You know, see soldier, your command. Those soldiers, who are they working for? Are they not Fulani? Oviedo or a commander soldier? Who work better? Is it not what the commander told them they are going to do? Is it not the same soldier that kill you and kill your right in Lekki target as the constitution be changed or so? Have they changed the constitution? Is it not the same soldier the other day, the same commander who went to Uli in Anambra State and killed innocent civilian? Is it not the same commander? Now you are happy. They are in Rivers. They are in Lagos. Have you ever seen where in Nigeria that the soldier, they protect the citizen? They kill the citizen. Now all these people, you that is on media, when are you going to go to ever one day think on your own? You that are supposed to be controlling others, they are not the one controlling you. So you are no longer CEO of your life. You touch your life in media. All these aliens, because they are looking for their ends who are in abroad, who are in Nigeria creating content. Why they not create a real content that will help our society? I finished up a video. I'm doing another one now. Am I not using the same sentences? Is it the same topic you are seeing there? Am I not talking differently? Is it not the same biblical verses? I'm explaining to you right now from a different realm, but from the same chapter. But what can they give out? Because they so brainwash us. So that right now, Igbo people freedom does not concern you. If you are not wicked. Or Igbo man came just now. He from Stavanger. In Norway. He came to come and embrace me. Come and be in solidarity with me. He did not mind the color. What is the difference between you, Bini person, and Ovigbo? Because that is what your father told you. You want to make it in life. So Una the Kanu is in prison. Does not concern you. The freedom of these people does not concern you. Then you want to tell me you are a normal human being. It pains me so much. It pains me that the wickedness of blacks to blacks is overwhelming. Or if now black man see me here now, he not go one joint video. You know why? He go say me they not come you remember. You want to make it? We are in this level. You not go die, but you will reap what you have sowed. The wickedness of black people, I have not seen it in my life. At times I regret, God, why am I on this earth? Because I'm seeing too many, too many fake things. That's what I've just found it. The only way to happiness is to stay away from all this alien. If you must have to be happy. Even though an evil woman now and make herself available for this struggle, discuss with her. How many men are in this struggle? All of them, they are playing politics with their life. You see 50 years old man, 70 years old man, talking like a bon fool. They don't have sense of humor. What is the difference between Obi and Una the Kanu? Is it not for better life they stand for? Why are you so busy? You are not canonization. Why? If you are a sensible person, You must see a sense why you must have to attack free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu is your enemy. Now the one we don't done. But this is a man who brought civilization, who even allowed today you have not be killed. He combated with Nigerian government. He fought your enemy for you. But today you leave him there. Any of una when they pray back prayer against Nnamdi Kanu, you will never have peace in your life. I have a good where you lay. The atrocity that is still happening today, even in Edo State, is it Nnamdi Kanu that caused it? The protest that happened the other day, allegedly, I did they say now show more caution. Now Nnamdi Kanu still caused that one. So you can see that now who fed that and be meat. Nobody will not go die. So celebrate when other people are in dungeon for you. You want to only get it free. And it must happen to you. This thing and money rain, nobody will not go beat. This was how that time. I still remember vividly. That's why I still pity this very man. You people frustrated his life. Normally, I know that there are people today that pray for him because of what he have done. That man started very well. They pile up around him, begin to say pale. They didn't put discipline to it. Only a dumb man knowing what the government is doing, he will fly away from America, come and do protests in Italy. But at the end of the day, Delala carried the whole thing. You didn't see anything wrong with it. You didn't see anything wrong with it. So you mean this how black race is going to remain. This is how you are going to live your miserable life without making any impact. There's a difference between when you are rich and when you are great. You can have 10 upsets, but you are not a great man. The greatest man today still in the history, in the whole Nigeria, go and hit your head on the wall. Not be your papa, remain Nnamdi Kanu, because he's the chairman of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. I gave him that title today. River will bear me witness. The defender. Nnamdi Kanu is the founder that is still alive today. The chairman or the president of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. He started this very race. A Mazi Nnamdi created an army to fight against Buhari stop from killing you. Today you sold him out. As many of you that sold Nnamdi Kanu. You people will never know no peace again. It was the Messiah of Africa you saw. It's not all about Igbo people. They are brainwashing you. If Igbo people get their freedom today, there will be a gene in those states. If Igbo people get their freedom today, there will be a gene data. Auto Nasarawa, we have a gene. Kogi, there will be a gene there. In Port Harcourt, there will be a gene. Auto Kano, Kaduna, there will be a gene. Kebbi State, there will be a gene. Osun State, there will be a gene. Auto Ogun State, there will be a gene. If Nnamdi Kanu, if Biafran people get their freedom. But they so brainwash you and put ethnicity in between. Tell me what is segregation. If there's any fool animal today, I swear to God, God knows my heart, that's in jail. Was Nnamdi Kanu not in support for Ezezaki? Ezezaki, was he an Igbo man? No. Nnamdi Kanu, no, he was fighting for freedom. I listened to a video where Nnamdi Kanu also talked about the arrest of Ezezaki. But your wickedness will not make you to go anywhere. Your wickedness will make you to be wretched. There are symbols of it today. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail, still better than you. You that's in the free world today, look at it, nanotech in your system. Graphene is all over you. So Nnamdi Kanu is better than you still. So I want to tell you the difference between when you say you are rich and you are great. UK is not the richest country in the world. Do you know what made them to be great? Because they could reach out. Not knowing that even they are reaching out was to suppress everybody. You thought they were fighting freedom for you. They enslaved you. How many people you can be able to reach to, help their lives, promote some certain narrative, salvation for humanity. You fight for redemption for people from the oppressed. You fight it out. That makes you to be great. You can have 10 upstairs and you are not still great. Greatness are people that mighty man of valor. Jephthah was a great man. He was not rich, but he was great. He fight for the liberation of the Gileadites from the Ammonites. Who was Gideon? Whose parents were in Manasseh? Poor. He was the least in his father's house. He was a great man later. When God brought out the potentiality in him, he said, "You mighty man of valor." Then Gideon looked at the angel of God and stood him. "You are calling me mighty man of valor? I'm the least in my father's house. Look at my curriculum. We are poor." But God bring out the potentiality in him. He said, "You are going to save the children of Israel from the Midianites." Really, he did it. Look at David also. How he killed Goliath. And what Goliath did, he insult the God of David. And David said it on circumcised Philistines. He became great. Look at Abraham, father of many nations. He obeyed. Sacrifice your only son Isaac for me. Your sacrifice you make you to be great. You can have 10 upstairs and nobody knows you. You have not impacted any lives. We are billionaires in Benin who died. But when Osaramore were given a state burial, a billionaire was not given a state burial. Died to say Osaramore become a great legend. So your money, buy your sisu. That created a yes you water. Are you going to tell me today the family of Tagan Lion they were great? They were not great. You are going to see how we are going to investigate them and lock every of their offspring will be locked in jail because of the atrocity they have committed. You want to tell me you are going to say tomorrow Tinubu is great? Tinubu is not great. The few things that Peter Obi said he have done, is it not why you followed him? Is it not why you followed him? Is it the richest man? Why this guy not come at Dangote will also come out. Nobody will call him. They will call him the richest man. They are not going to call him the greatest man. How many lives did he impact? Because what Dangote did, they want to do their sacrifice. They carry their trailer, and their trailer will kill innocent Nigerians. I know them. I know you and I know them. They can use you, they can't use me. Because I'm differently different and uniquely unique. I am made by the Most High God. I was born to do this. This is the purpose why I am living. I'm not living to eat. No. This is the reason why God sent me. He carried it and it's a fight to finish. So if you want to do anyhow, mention duty is not on media. If I hear pain, I'm going to reply. As soon as I reply you, I'm summoning you. Your case for awareness. If we must succeed, let's be our brother's keepers. Let's be our brother's keepers. We are too wicked. If there is Fulani today that they are killing unjustly, I will talk about it. I will also pray so that people oppressing that Fulani man for them to be killed. But why you become so wicked? We part for us so worry entire day we don't live on. When Nnamdi Kanu was in the free world, most of you used to watch him. Rather than like he's no longer there. But Nnamdi Kanu is a great man. He's still in the prison. His works is still terrifying the judge that we Britain. Can you do it? You are not in prison, no. You are in real life. Nobody misses you from your family. He's still in the prison. I'm still in solidarity with him. I still love him. I don't name him today now. He's the president of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. In black race. I name him today. And heaven have seen it. That's what I know how to do. That's what I know how to do. I know how to bring the best out of people. The book of 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, he said, let the elder that rule well be counted worthy of double honor. Especially Nnamdi Kanu that have labor in word and in doctrine. He must be counted worthy in my time. I will keep on speaking about him until when the gate gets corroded. If anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, nobody will ever have peace in Nigeria again. Except him. there is no God. I wonder why we don't leave a man. Don't leave him there. You don't even care. Right now is Obi. If Obi have problem tomorrow, all of them that are following Obi today, they want first run and follow the same Sowore. Sowore know the reason why I scorned him. In the spirit realm, I know what Sowore turned and betrayed everyone of us in the spirit realm. You know why I scorned him. I don't still hate him. But this attitude, I dislike this attitude. I pray on time, he reconnected by himself. Because while we followed him, that is going to make us to make sure that join our energies together. He's a leader. But right now, he's not leading political parties. And Sowore know that they never think can win election. Sowore have already rested. That can't what make it not the way we know the way. Now Sowore did so. That's why he went and formed another party instead of him to join his energy with another one. Let's take this country back. How many votes Sowore one get? If when all of us supported Sowore, he got 30,000 votes. How many is going to get that time around? 5,000. Then, unexpected person that he never likes still wins. 8 years plus Sowore's age. You can't use it to the waka. That to say Sowore died after 100 years, for example, without seeing a good society. Because the measure he was supposed to put to make sure it works, he compromised his value. That's what all of you are doing. I've already know you are a problem here. If it happens today that most of us we are arrested, no problem. No problem. God knows how to take off our offsprings. No problem. Knock out what? Talk about Obi because Obi is alive. Talk about him because he's alive. That's how life looks like. All of you are all sticky betrayers. A betrayal, I'm naming to you right now. It's not all about Nnamdi Kanu now. Just take it from Sowore. Nnamdi Kanu, they locked in him. Because they never wanted to have freedom. This is how they are going to do the same thing to Peter Obi. Did Peter Obi know any major general is going to call right now and secure my food? He does not have it. Your heart is in the hand of Nigerian government. They turn it whenever it pleases them. It's just a pity this is how you sell yourself as for free. Because you never want to fight for freedom. Now, as a freedom fighter, there are things I see you don't see. As a freedom fighter, there are things I see, you don't see it. That's what makes me and you to be different. And in your field of study, there are things you do, I can't do it. That's why we consult a doctor. I'm to fight for freedom for a doctor. When I'm sick tomorrow, I'm also going to meet a doctor. Please, I have pains here. You say, okay, this kind of pain. Okay, is it here? Okay, now. Take this syrup, rub it 5 times in a day. Also, I can best also prescribe the best way you can ever get a lasting freedom. Because you cannot get your lasting freedom when you does not think your retentive memory does not work. You forget the past easily. What happened yesterday, you forgotten. People have forgotten. Believe people have, because they never cared right from time. I have talked what happened in Ovia. But people from Benin have never one day talked about the killing that was happening in Oronigbe one time. They leave it for me. That was one. I'm not trying to curtail it. I'm not trying to curtail a lot of things. But human beings are wicked. The more I'm in this field of activism or advocacy, the more I begin to see the wickedness of black people. The white people name you black not because of your color. They name you black because of your mentality. Because of your wickedness. Because of the characteristics they see in you. That was why they name you black. They did never name you black because I said where I was in the forest, go and watch the video. Oyibo man came, he left the people he was with. This very man that came just now, he saw me, then he gave me a welcome. That was my ancestor using a white man to welcome me. Yes, my son. You know, I was telling them in the forest that they were not around. When they came around, I also tell you that they enter a white man to a monument. A white man came to come and greet me. He did not call me an immigrant. He did not call me racist. He did not resist me. Another one again, he left where we were sitting down. He ran. When he was even coming, he was staggering. I did not say me, I run from him. I also embrace him. That's how I love you. That's why the word of God said, even though you refuse to worship me, it's how we raise up stones. The people that will fix Nigeria, they will come. Be that you're never ready to take office. After all, both of you are no longer human because of your decisions. I told you right from time, your decision is going to lead to your transformations. So when I say it here, it's as if I'm condemning you. But one thing I hate most right now, why are we allowing the labor of our hero past to just go in vain like that? Nobody cares about anybody. Self-centeredness. But when we are media, you are telling people to share your video. What stops you from speaking the truth? Most of us right now, they so brainwash us that we cannot really think on our own. You are depending on one idiot on social media that is there because of his own money. They want to tell you what will make them to get more viewers, and what will make them to also share their video. That's what they are doing. What they are doing, they are not doing it because they love you or because they want the Nigerian to be good. The way Nigeria is right now favor thousands and thousands of our youth. If Nigeria is good, they are not going to be yahoo boy. If you don't know now, no. If Obi comes in, you don't got to be using anybody's destiny for yahoo because you are going to be crushed down. That's some of the things a good leader will always do. He will set up different departments. It may even be eradicating cultism. Anytime you fight and kill yourself, withdraw the whether and see your phone or the call or the license from you. He will not buy a consistent nuisance. A dog for right now is waiting for a bit to enter. When they have log in their eye, they have not removed it. They have not been able to talk to their Kageli or can vehicle or can work to stop grabbing lands. So this was what I said. I hate it. But destruction is coming for all of you. Destruction is coming for all of you. Una the Kanu said it in Yonge. What you are going through today said it. You go Nyamere, yes, you go to jail. But your own life, are you safe? You are not safe now. I don't know even salvation is me myself in this old media. Who can categorize because I know what I fought. If the government of the world want to pay tomorrow, they are going to pay me billions of dollars. Newton, we thank you for saving humanity. That's what I'm going to be given. So now you know what you they support. So I will not allow you to lead the people that God has sent me to come and deliver. I will never wait for you to lead them astray. Baba the women will not accept that. My God will not accept that. A lot of us, we became too heavily cautious. And today we are utterly useless. We are heavily cautious and we are useless. We are not important to ourselves. What stops Hispanic people today? They have problems. I will be in solidarity with them. Just common neighboring states. Anambra, Igbo, Edo, Delta. Something will be happening in Benin City. Worried people will not talk about it. They are making jokes. You don't know whether the word that is coming will affect your wife tomorrow. Look at the currency scarcity. Whatever. Look at what it have cost. The war you are triggering, you want people to come out and vote, telling them that the government want to protect them. How many people have the government protected? Name it out now. Me, I'm giving my evidence. Come and give it. So and so time, it was the government that protected them. A country that's lawless. A country that have no human value, they have no evidential value for humanity. A country that soldier will go to somewhere up till now, the UN or whatever, or the NATO, they couldn't help us search out again the people that commanded the killing. But they started it too. Some of our top activists who would have, pressed forward to make sure we see the underneath of the issue. They collected money at the entire house. Even I had for the economy for one person. Now money rain. None of them will not go beat. That's why I'm a truth teller. My activism consists of the truth. Instead of something to be happening, I cannot speak the truth. I will log out from Facebook. I told you guys one time, the very day women want to sound leeching on me, I know that my time is expired. Me, I can't reply woman. I never even feel reply man finished. I must say woman. Because that's not what I'm wired to do. I'm here on a different mission. And at the time I complete my mission, I call it a day on social media. But it will be bad because in the book of James chapter 4 verse 17, he said, those that know it to do good and do it not to them become a sin. Look at our pastors today. How many of them is in solidarity with the people that need freedom? Apart from few people. Why? Because they don't want to lose their contacts. They want to know to still be their friend. Tell me today now who is my friend. It's God that is my friend. When the time for blessing comes, God knows the best way to recognize me. I talked about people I even senior. You know me. You know me, I'm not letting down myself. If God lays something in my heart, now God they use me, I know they use myself. If God say I should talk about you, who is me not to talk? I will talk about you. But if you not take it, maybe I dey gbadun you, or maybe not because you pass me, carry go. But you know that the quote I have, you don't have it. You know that quote, that one is. Eso muy sencillo. Eso no falta que discutas. Eso es verdad. The quote I have on my head, you don't have it. You know, I'm more knowledgeable than you, more sensible than you, more technologically savvy. I know all the tricks. How devils does their things. That's why today my activism consists of the word of our forefathers. If God did not send me, I won't do it. For quite some time right now, I'll not do 2 videos for 1 day. That way, now I will video different topic a day. I will win the Africa. Or now we want to win the baby swim with topics. You done or you done already without even drinking water. Because of the strength and energy God have given to me. Do you know why? Because I'm a mighty man of valor. So you might be rich and you are not great. I'm a great man. Do you know why? I stand for salvation, for humanity and redemption. The owner of Seventy Hotel, what I've done, you have not done it. You are fighting for Tinubu or fighting for Atiku. Or your only fight you have ever fought in your life is Tinubu, is Obi. That's why today, me that endorse person, when he's doing bad, I cannot talk to him. I'm not that kind of a person. I can even call him, don't be a useless man. Who God love it and styles. So I'm not be carried away by all these shenanigans. There is a sound I'm waiting for, which is the sound of the trumpet. You don't know what you are waiting for. I'm waiting for Nezera Gezera. Do you know what the door of Nezera? You don't know the meaning of Nezera Gezera. Why will you be searching Obi? Obi is going to do everything. Obi is going to work under my government that is coming from the West. We are to collapse the system. Do you know how Beckham Palace were disorganized? You don't know it. Do you know what happened in Vatican? You don't know it. Do you know what happened to the deep states? You don't know it. Then how dare you try comparing yourself with me? That's impetus now. You don't know what I know. And what you don't know is bigger than you. What did you know? What do you know about the world is coming? That's why my followers, anything I tell you, take it from me. Don't lose emotion over anything. Advocate area where they have mentioned. I don't know trap where they set. I'm not part of the trap they set. My own is to save lives. That's my gospel is salvation for humanity and redemption. Why these idiots own? They don't have specificity they are looking for. Whatever thing that will make their pay to be monetized, and after the end, they get money. That's why they believe in blood money. Whatever thing that give them money, they don't care. For me, I'm very selective on what group put money in my pocket. I believe when you... Okay, let's assume. One of our mother the other time, who sent me 400 euro, 500 euro. For example, in that very period of time, 10 people sent me 500 euro. It don't know 5,000 euro. Then what am I going to be killing myself? When we go, oh, that's my belief. If you have, I have. If I have, you have. Is it not because I have information right now I have to give to you? What about what I don't have information? What about I have not stand here to be shouting the same way I shout right now? That was what encouraged a lot of people. I draw your attention by the display I made. This was where I fought Zeta Crew. Just the same way God Almighty sent Abraham, the fathers of our fathers, to Mount Moriah to go and sacrifice a specific mountain. You know, Gideon also built an altar for God, a specific mountain, and make a sacrifice. So these were the very place I fought Zeta Crew. These were where we met. These were where we fight the fight. Where I am right now, this very province area, look at it. Why we get all? Because we are too elephant for fights and grass is suffering. But you don't know what is coming. That's why you are using excitement. The same people that came out, I think Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris Okbiano. Kamala Harris Okbiano. Oye gbeya ni ko. Okbiano Okbia. Okbia ko ni Okbia no. Abo kan no yan ba mo Okbia be no. Bia. Oye gbeya ni. But why are you? But I'm not telling. But my followers, they understand what I'm saying. Okbia no ye gbeya ni ko. In here, tell you own yourself. But for after I'm with Badi and with Kamala Harris, because of the citizenship of Kamala Harris, he cannot become the president of America. She can only be the vice. That was why Yamanite take over. What you are seeing today is films. So there are so many things that is happening. We fought the whole thing here to stand still. Now, what God told me to tell you, go there and disobey. There is already a man standing for you. Your own was just to disobey, say no. But a lot of you said yes. Today we have pains. And more pains to come. I don't know what to feel. I'm very sincere. The same people who came out and started forging in how they load the Perasian money, they lure you to it. Here we are here, money. If you cease to be a member of this page, that's why I now stopped sharing my messages on WhatsApp. I don't share any longer. All hands should be on desk. We are in a war. Everybody need to carry his gun. The only gun you carry here, search for information. Look for our message. Look for it yourself. If I'm not doing monetization, I have a way now you give you a pass. Make at least we have grown by now. Let's assume when we started, we are still baby, we were having only incisors. There's already canine already. There's already molar, there's already premolar. Your set of teeth don't complete. You cannot tear and chew. So what's the end? So you are now a complete metamorphosis. You are no longer in a state of political jeopardy because at the first phase of this very war, I was able to lead you through this very assimilation process. Today, most of us, we collected 2 bullets, but we are still standing because we later believe that what Baba Udu is saying is true. So anytime I come here, don't use my word to play. I feel there in Saka, you use and play. But anytime I put my leg on the ground, I'm not just talking alone, but God is speaking through me. We did a video before, and we are doing another one. Am I using the same language? Is it the same sentences? Is it the same phrase? Adjectable phrase? Am I talking like somebody that loses strength? I guess no. When you make yourself available, what God does, He make you able. That's what God does. The very day you make yourself available, God have no option that to make you able. I do what I do today because it's God that be threatening me. If I'm human being, they give me energy for don't collect them or work one with them. That's why I don't want to have time for all these peliquans. Come they buy. They're one of the balloon, this China spy balloon that was in American airspace. The missile they use in bringing that very mission, it cost them $400,000. Still $400,000 now. Still to be $400,000. So war, it cost money. When I saw it, I was astonished. They're not the picker. The mission where the tails breathe down that balloon. $400,000. This is how they have been wasting American money, creating base everywhere. But the same Edo alien say he's not sharing my video because I talk about Donald Trump. I talk about the savior of the world. You are not seeing it as a savior now. Who is saving you, buddy? No, who is saving you? Who is moving the military might? Who is fighting the Kazarian mafia? Where will you fight the Kazarian mafia? They will never allow you to land. Right now, he's now Obi. Una the Kano, Nyameri, you know. Why some of them are following Atiku. How can Obi function in this very system? They are deployed 400,000 soldiers. You are happy. Who is the commander? Is it not Fulani that owns Nigeria? You are daft or you are deaf. That is all about Fulanization process and the population agenda. The major problem we have is that people don't even know what's coming. Helicopter, worry. People don't even know what is coming. A man that is not follow no road. Because a man that does not know what is coming, if you go follow him, my dear, you are going to have pains all over your life. Because there are no information to give to you. EM information are raw. They don't get information. They don't have information. They don't have it. So what have you learned from Nigerian past administration? What have you learned? That's why you have not learned anything. But they said that traveling is a part of education. When I left home, then I came to realize that yes, there is a sense why even when you are in comfort zone, you have to still reach out unto your people and look unto their needs. I have some certain attributes of Moses because Moses was a mighty man of valor. Moses was very comfortable in the palace, doing everything. He was known as the son of the palace. Even people also go there and pay homages to him. But he never minded that. He woke up one morning, he said, I want to go and look at the burden of my people. Then he saw 2 Egyptians unleashing on Israelites. He catered to Egyptians and eat them under the sun. That's what they come. Una the Kanu was the heir to a throne. And he should be one of the most best Nigerian UK. One of, he might be one of the best. So I know most of you are animals. Why would I praise them? I learned to praise people. Una the Kanu would have been able to carry a kingship. UK go recognize him. He go dress as king. From his state, come UK, they go recognize him. But forget about the kingship. He went into exile. Because 3 places are meant for freedom fighters. 1, exile, prison, and grave also. I think 3 now. Right now, the poor man, he ran into exile. He was unlawfully captured in Kenya because Kenya is also Janjaweed country. He brought him to Nigeria. But you are happy because it's your problem. But ever since the calamity that be with you and everything, who have been doing it, we forget our helper easily. We forget our helper easily. We don't know how to appreciate. That's why today our life is depreciating. Learn how to appreciate people. Some of the courage to appreciate people, irrespective of the little thing the person is doing. Irrespective. That's why I'm even more afraid of Nigerian people more than every other tribe in the world. The Nigerian senselessness is too much. Very senseless set of people. Nobody cares for anybody. So I pray again. What Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done? The sacrifice Bola Ahmed Tinubu made to make sure by force by fire he want to be a Nigerian president to put us in perpetual bondage. Today I cancel it. God in heaven, I cancel that sacrifice. That sacrifice Bola Ahmed Tinubu did, I cancel it. In the name of the God of the ancestors of Africa, not even we do now, of Africa Mewati, they should cancel it. It's cancelled. They're walking. God of Africa. Wagi fagba wagi la Tinubu egbe. Ifagba na motien wagi la Tinubu egbe. Let the international disgrace happen to Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because of that thing he have done. Because we have a system whereby people, you know, they do a manner of things to make sure they get there. Does position worth killing any person for to achieve it? I can't really get it. This is where we find ourselves. And all these aliens that have the same spirit, they keep on supporting them because they are going to benefit from it. They will benefit from it. Let people come to think about it. Let assume I'm a politician. Where me for campaign? Why I think going about? I don't understand though. No, who want campaign reach me for the whole Nigeria? More follow and make them carry us go debate. Or make them your creation certain scenario. More campaign. I will win every one of you because I have what it takes. I'm going to be talking to my people reasons why they will do it and reasons why they will not do it. Because I've trained up myself to this very position today. You know? I don't even know how many people that watch it since. And I have not even shared. So let me use this opportunity just to share. So we'll soon be ending the video right now. Let me check. Okay, exactly 1 hour now. We'll soon be ending the video right now. So please, share this very broadcast. Make sure you share this very broadcast. The phase we are right now, you're no longer doing me a favor, you are doing yourself a favor. The phase we are right now, if you share a broadcast like this, you are not doing me a favor, you are helping your life. You are sowing a seed for your generation. Because there's a difference between when you are great. I've already explained to you. Maybe we'll be creating another series of topics about that. Next time, because what we know how to do, we create topics. That's what we know how to do. We know they do copy and paste. I don't listen to other useless men of God preaching and come and be telling you. I have my own framework which I do. God is the one that gave me message. If God said new thing, look at the direction I'll be going today, then I will not know people's name. Only worth it for me to feast it along the line. That's what I do. So that's why we have been very, very useful and effective in this whole thing. How come? Menoye verse of the Bible ya endorse man. Do I go one when you bonobi? I'm just speaking my truth from here. Because I'm not carried away the way you are carried away. Because I know what is coming. But scenario today, election was wrong in Bolsonaro's head. A Bolsonaro or Malako Lode. Yana get lost on your home. A Donald Trump Malako Lode. Yana Mwehi. Yana Mwehi. We're feeling your Rupo. He's the one that is still controlling the military. Knowing what damage say what today. He's not sharing my video because I support Donald Trump. Supporting a savior. This one will say, another one said, this one and the kind of boys they have out again. Who is one and the kind of boys? Are they riffraff? Are they terrorists? No, when are we going to start thinking? So you have not been able to discover your problem. So most of you, so most of you, what might you discover a problem? Chineke mezoku. I'm not your problem. How can you leave your problem? You are chasing other person. Unadi cannot stand for salvation for humanity and redemption. Donald Trump stand for salvation for humanity and redemption. Look at how they are spoiling their name. Whoever thought that Jetta is going to be the one that is going to liberate the children of the Gileadites? Huh? From the hand of the Ammonites. Whoever thought? But they drove him out of the house most of the time. When the prophet came to the house of Jesse, want to come and elect a king, David were relegated. David, where David stay at home today, they want to come and select the king. They send him to a normal farm work because after all, he Matthew were. But look at how people, Moses that delivered the children of Israel, he was kept there inside the water. Joseph, that later had a dream. And that dream, we are not the one. The same dream his brother sold this for. You know, dream that dream for this house. Let's sell him out. And he was even helping his brother. He want to go and give them food. He got to where they was. Another person told them that, no, your brother, they have left. As soon as the brother saw him, they said, look at the dreamer is coming. Let us sell him. They sell him out. Does that mean they were selling Joseph? Joseph was wrong? He was not wrong. Does that mean when Moses' mother gave birth to Moses, he was a useless child? Or or he was Abiku? Or it was not Ogyonba now. The mother now, instead of them to come kill the pikin for my hand, may I go put on for water. But Moses' mother told me, watch and see what happened to your brother. We can remember case of Ikesiti. But something drew Pharaoh's daughters out of the palace. leaving the beautiful swimming pool inside the palace. He want to go and wash herself in one local river. That was how Moses was found. So God had been using the foolishness of this world from time to confirm the wise. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail. The arrested does not make him a terrorist. Or because you are shouting Obi, does not mean he's going to be your savior. We all shall follow this man, Abiola. Did they give you the position? You will not shall follow, not be the same, don't useless alien. Not be give us Buhari. We are not happy when they were campaigning for Buhari against Atiku. Was it not Atiku that win the election? Was it not Atiku that win the election? Do you not know that the Buhari forged results? Is it not the same Janja with Bola Ahmed Tinubu who have caught 10 years from his age? You are not seeing that. That will even make you say, this system not work. This man is not even worth to contest an election. You are staging a man that has no qualification, who if you are nonsenseless and also merige, you are staging a man that is not even supposed to contest with who you are supporting. That one in Magboegbe. Then after the election, now they said he have won. After they have ring your head and everything, then you start complaining. You will lament again for another. A lamentation with what I've known already. Why must you even alive if you are not stupid and idiot? For a man that got 10 years from his age to even be contesting at all. Buzu Nigerians. You want to tell me you are sensible? Are you sensible here? Look at the analysis I've given to you. If you are not an animal, nobody thinks. We have forgotten what happened yesterday now. What does the one way say? He said, get waiting and remember yesterday. We are one let to know. We are one let to hear. Nigeria is more than 40 years. Owamagbe remembered through his songs. And he said it up till now. Nigeria is still where it's more worse. Edo alien. The same Edo alien. The same Osho idiot that gave you a president that killed you for 8 years on 8 good years. The same Oshomole you are piling around with today to give you another killer. Because you are not tired of dying now. You have many children. Senseless set of people. Nnamdi Kanu saw it. I was thinking Nnamdi Kanu, we were talking about Imo people. He said, mad people everywhere. They are in the globe. A global shame in useless set of people does not know themselves. They don't think. Does that mean somebody is in jail? If now, for example, now Bini, Moses were put inside the water because he was born as a submarine. This was the same thing God reminded him of. You want to make me? He will wait video on house in 3 hours. I'm called to do this. I'm called to do this. He will wait and redeem. No sense. When we are talking about better things at times, you see a lot of people begin to cause distractions. Go and learn from the story of Moses alone. Go and learn from the story of Moses. Just read it and learn it. All this illustration I'm giving to you right now, check it. Moses, I would say, not Benin. I would have Montana. Not after that way. It's not about the location, it's all about their location. If you don't know, I know. Now, destiny where you carry that matter. How you are able to discover on time to recover. The very day you realize your potential, that very day you start doing great. Is it not when the angel of the Lord appeared unto Gideon? Gideon and also, okay, I don't need to, I shouldn't be living with the tunation of my family background. He said, may God show to him. In a iri send down. God, if you say I'm a mighty man of valor, what time even in my father's house. Igbinaro wawe Gideon. I take Gideon no dogbina. I won't born way. I can't do it when they jigga. I take Gideon. But Gideon, we are just preparing. I go to a call. The farm produce no, and they want to go and add it on the mountain. Because the Midianite will come and kill all of them. When the job the Lord appeared to him. He He's a mighty man of value. Mighty man of value, I manage. Where me good one? If I'm mighty man of value, now my people did that. I for never go save them. Oh, where give me gagona? That was the man of Gideon. And I'm okay now. It's not really true. Say now, God send you come. Give me a sign. He said Gideon should go with the trend that he was having. He told Gideon, you have a trend, go, you will succeed. And Gideon went. All the Midianites, Jephthah went. All the Ammonites, 20 cities of war. And Abraham was say 40. And soon, useless set of people. Why mean Ibaba wa go error? Why go error now? We not concerned now. Wicked generation, lazy youth. Buhari have never done anything because you just hear now. He deployed 400,000 soldiers. I'll be 40,000 soldiers. Is it 400,000 soldiers? Is it not 40? I'll be 400,000. Then you are happy. Then that one made the election to be free and fair. Who is the commander of the military in Nigeria? Not be Fulani. Is the agenda of Nigeria, if you are not crazy, not Fulanization. Is it industrialization or Christianization? If Fulanization, a man that unleashed mayhem on you through his administration, is who you are not celebrating because he brought our military to come and kill innocent Nigerians in Oken. It's all about the population agenda. Ozu Meriji. Make an end down here. I go to worry. So please, today is on the 20th. 20th Monday. We did a video today. We did one before. This is the second video. But I'm going to be putting the same date. I'm not going to be differentiating whether one video or not because it's of different content. Today's video is of different content, different vibration, different. Okay, 400,000. That's it. 400,000. So he was making Nigeria right now. They forget what their past stories because they did everything unlucky. The top gas catcher here. Why is it? Why is it? No man of these people. They want to go kill you for nothing. But they stay at home. If all these people are not say no election, man, they obey them. Obey them, don't go and kill yourself. Even though bullet even meet you, without you don't even get money for deposit. Your hospital cannot treat you. They can't treat you. These people now, they'll constantly laugh you tomorrow, say you not use your head. Because they have a name they want to build. They want to say, yes, you have won, I campaign, I was the one that do it. That's how they claim the glory. But tell me the scriptural verses of the Bible they quoted. So there's always change. One thing that is constant in life is change. And I've found out one thing. The best way to stay happy, they stay away from idiots. Stay away from nincompoop. Stay away from all these Australia wallaby. Stay away from all these sentimental knives. Stay away from all these people that will put you in a state of Holland Baloo. Stay away from people that will put you in a state of political jeopardy. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. Please don't compromise your happiness with anybody. Losing emotion over for 400,000 soldiers. Where their commander is Fulani. The old stress we have gotten, they will call Army will not come. Today go and look at Gary in Edo State. Maybe go don't reach 30,000 naira now. Is this also from foreign? Is it from foreign? Because people right now, what is happening what's happening to the children of Israel? That is what is happening in Edo State today. You cannot really farm. Then they dodge, they go farm. But you need a Gideon. You need a Gideon that will set it free. They're going to fight the fight for you. And the Gideon, they are warming up. They will fight it for you. But just for you. Wake up, maybe see those that they fight to never have to. The Israelites, they don't say Gideon back to us. Okay, he said 28K. God bless you. This person is very current. You are the man of the match. Or something get David. He's a big guy. A big guy. Because in the Midianite, children of Israel, because they sin. We're not making not your man, but we're at your man, but you want to have a good society. I will say people can't think. Oh my, seven get David. God bless every one of you. Please let me believe in you. Let me believe in you here. For those of us that be following us or you are following us for the very first time, our telephone number is +34 631056284. Our telephone number is +34 631056284. That's our telephone number. You can also follow us on YouTube or subscribe to our YouTube channel, IAICP TV. You space it TV. Then our video is there. So just follow us up so that you can, at time when you want to sleep or when you are cooking, can you put in our video? So you also learn. That's it. Out of this 6 million nonsense, you must get sense inside. So that's how we're going to keep on managing ourselves. Okay. You see now. Thank God say you are the guy you told him, I'm not again. So where we go, so where nothing can stop what is coming. Being that all these Benin aliens, they don't know the meaning of Nezera Gezera. They don't know what is coming. We are telling Donald Trump, the savior of human race. That's why I have a man in Jesse and Salobo Agia, they don't know do me do fun. In Jesse, they are going back today. All our mother God that was sent to come and give you life. What you are back? We no man gods Mugu Obaseki, our ancestors is using him. Ogyonbano. How you going to get your freedom? Get big guy now, 28,000. Or I set in a Bible 40. Hey, David, are you one? You don't even have Naira right now. I saw somebody on media writing that I need 10,000. One of our friends. He has in bank. He couldn't access it. On my swell. On my Arab joke, but create content. Create it.